So if you look at the world today, the way our society functions is fundamentally broken. Gallup did a really interesting study a couple of years back, and they found that 54% of Americans hate their jobs, or the more accurate word in the study was dislike their jobs. And then Gallup did a study of school kids, and the majority of American school kids, over 50%, I believe it was 51 and 52%, dislike school. Now think about what that is saying. It's saying that we've created a society, despite all our technology, despite 2,000 years of Western civilization, more even, where our kids dislike how they are spending the majority of their waking hours, and they are groomed to become adults who dislike the way they are spending the majority of their waking hours. Something is broken, and you're talking about over 50% here. Now, I mean, if you had a car and 50% of the time you hated being in this car, you disliked this car, it was breaking down, it stank, it wouldn't move, you'd probably want to go get a new car. But when it comes to our education, when it comes to our careers, we blindly follow. We have this idea that this is the way it has to be, and we just have to accept it. So I've been in those situations. I went to a really horrible school in Kuala Lumpur. I've worked at really horrible jobs, and I decided, well, what would happen if we reinvented this? So I got into this intense study of all of these new models of human evolution. I looked at Ken Wilber's work, the world's greatest living philosopher, and he spoke about expanding consciousness and what would human beings think about, how would they function, what would their levels of awareness be as we progressed. I looked into Barbara Marx Hubbard's idea of Homo universalis. I looked into Neil Donald Walsh's work of highly evolved beings, and I tried to create a roadmap of what the optimized human being would be. And I'm talking about optimized in terms of not just spiritual awareness, but optimized in terms of your levels of self-esteem, confidence, the way you follow your passion, the way you treat other human beings, the way you raise your kids. And then I looked at what the education system is doing to get us there. And the answer is hardly anything, maybe 5 to 10%. Instead, the education system is creating us to be cogs in the wheels of machinery. I mean, and that quote comes directly from Calvin Coolidge, I think, in the 1920s. He says, the point of education is to create workers who can be cogs in the wheels of industry.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.